Welcome to the second session of Mr. Foster on the Couch. First session, as you would remember, was with Mr. Finch, where he talked about exercise and happiness. And today I'm joined by Mrs. Cherrilyn Parker, who's our librarian. Many of you would know, and Sherry's been working in our library and at school now for how long, Sherry?
Well, I've actually been working at school. This is my 20th year working at Launceston Church Grammar School. I've worked in many different areas of the school, and I've actually over the years watched many areas morph into what they are today.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. And also past parent of the school?
Yes, our son Morgan was here at the school. He left a couple of years ago.
So Sherry and her team are working in the library, so whilst many of you are learning remotely from home. And so, as you may be aware, that every day we have some students coming to school. We have our international boarders that are able to get home. Come to Learning Hub every day to learn and supervised. And also we have some students coming every day who parents are on the front lines doing such an amazing job in the hospitals, in the ambulances, fire brigade, the police. And we encourage you to reach out to us. There's something we can do to help you during this period of time. And so tell me, what's an average day look like for you in the Learning Hub?
Starting from last term, we had up to, on one occasion we had 18 students in last term, and then it went down to around 15. This term we've started back with a few more. We've got around 20 students. Students come into the Learning Hub, they'll sign in with us so we know who's in there, disinfect their hands of course, and then go off, find a nice comfy spot in the Learning Hub and do their online learning as they normally would at home, but in the comfort of the Learning Hub and the support of there's other teachers that pop in and out of the Learning Hub as well as myself, who are there for support.
So our outdoor education team have been fantastic. Whilst unfortunately our parks, national parks are shut, our outdoor ed team have been helping out immensely in the Learning Hub with our students and also some of our house heads in terms of lunchtime duties. Also, we've had students from grade 11, 12 in practical classes coming in, meeting with their teachers so they can still get through those important practical tasks. For example, art and dance. And in fact, my photographer here, Peter, is here today doing some practical work, and we're very thankful for him today helping out with this video footage. Finally, I'm going to end with a couple of questions for you. Firstly, what's been the best part about remote learning, and what's been the worst part?
Okay, the best part. Look, I'll be honest, at first it was a little bit tricky for myself, but I've really enjoyed it actually, and I've learnt a lot of new technology tricks, particularly using Teams and Zoom. It's really nice to still catch up, and you can see how everyone on the other end of that lens is so relaxed. You know, maybe they're at home, maybe they're here at school. So it's still fun. You still get to catch up. Probably what I'm finding difficult though with when we do sign in, there's a delay. So I might say good morning to my tutor, and there's a delay. Usually there's a lot of banter and there's a lot of talking over me. I actually miss that. I miss that happy banter that we do have in our tutor. So that's probably a difficulty I think I've found. But all in all, it works really well. It's our new normal now, and we've all taken it in our stride. I'm really proud of not just my tutor, but also touching base with my study people as well, my study students, the grade 11s. I'm really proud of how well they've taken on to the online learning, and they've really, gone ahead with it in a positive way. There are positives from this.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us, Mrs. Parker. We're now going to take you through a snapshot around our campus, which, as autumn sets in, is looking absolutely amazing with the beautiful leaves. And Pete's going to give you a bit of a tour of what the campus looks like, whilst we've got a skeleton crew of staff and students here. So until next time on the couch, I'll see you later.